Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing more Quick Draft March of the Machine. Let's see if we can rinse out the foul taste of that last draft, shall we? Glistening Dawn, very happy to have it. Some other stuff here seems fine. I mean, Glistening Dawn is great. I'm curious how good the draft sim thinks it is. Yep, it says great. You got me. Okay, I'll take it. The one draft I had this, it was just like, resolving it even for 4 is like, okay. I don't know if I ever did resolve it for 4. I got it for like 5. I remember I had 7 once and 6 once, maybe a 5. Anyway, but it like just always wins. Zalfirin Lancer is quite good. But, I mean, Herbology Instructor is great and also green. So, I think I'm taking it. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Portent Tracker is great. I was just like, oh, it's a green common. It can't be that good. I don't know what I thought this card was. I think I saw the art, and I thought it was the 3-mana 2/1 backup Death Touch. But no, Portent Tracker is great. Is it the absolute best card in this pack? Maybe. Maybe not, but it very well could be, and I'm happy to have it. Strobe Knight this late is interesting. Final Flourish is okay. Seed of Hope would be playable, but I think we take the Strobe Knight. Tangled Skyline's great. Yeah, might be the best card here again. And it's in green. I'm thrilled. Converter Beast is not great. What is the best card here? Probably Beatstick. Treasures are just so cool. Gruul would love this. Sure. Right? Yeah. I mean, we do have several, like, we have Tangled Skyline that likes incubating. Glistening Dawn, which incubates. You could argue that, like, oh, we'll find some incubate synergies and Converter Beast will be great. But I don't yet see it. I'm just going to take a good card. This card is great. Portent Tracker also great. But I think you have to take the 2-mana 3/3. What even is this, by the way? Nobody runs this, yeah. I mean, I would love to take the Portent Tracker as well, but I don't yet have any like compelling reason to believe untapping lands or hurting battles is going to be super important. It's just like, oh, it's ramp, that's nice. A 2-mana 3/3 is always welcome. Speaking of, I'll take another 2-mana 3/3, I think. Could take Atrax's Fall. Not really great when there's a 2-mana 3/3 on offer. Portent Tracker has wheeled from my pick 1. I don't think I even looked at it, right? I just like said, excuse me, there's a Glistening Dawn here, and then took it. But the fact that this has wheeled is very good news for the green deck. I mean, I think I'll just take this Assailant. It's fine. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Bolas Slinger, because that's a pretty good card in green-white, and the fact that it's not gone yet suggests white might be available. But I think I'll just stick with a decent green card and see what's up. Intervention is quite nice to have. Unsealed and Necropolis if we wanted to go for like a super value green ramp deck. But I'll just take, yeah, I mean, this is nice. Seed of Hope, I'm happy to have it, sure. Don't really want any of this. Maybe we end up in a deck that wants Thunderhead Squadron. Seems unlikely, though. Raptor. We haven't really seen any good red cards, so probably not. But I could try splashing it, maybe. Or I could pick it and hope that red seems like a place to wind up. But there's perfectly good cards here. Like the Hermit is pretty good. Cut Short's okay. I could take a blue-green land, but I think you take the Hermit here. Mono green? Is that where we are today? It's possible. Oh, Skithrix. Oh, I've never played this, but this is insane. I think you have to take this. Like, I mean, it might be a little bit hard to run, but green has fixing, and we don't even have a second color yet. We can just say it's going to be black. We might wheel something decent out of this pack as well, right? Like, Vat Keeper and Final Flourish are both playable in black. And Zendikar would be great, but I'm sure someone will take it. Yeah, just give me Skithrix. I don't know if I need another 2-mana filler creature. Maybe I take the Surveyor? That can't be right. Phyrexian Awakening, in case we... I mean, this would be a great card to have if splashing stuff is a thing. Or even if we just end up in white. Which we could. We have a lot of counter-related stuff. But just like giving all these Phyrexians Vigilance would be really nice, right? None of the stuff I have yet is something I want to splash at all. Skithrix I want a main deck, and the other stuff I just want to cut. Maybe the Strobe Knight, but that's pretty greedy. So, like, I don't think taking a Surveyor now is good. I would be thrilled to take one if I actually do end up being in white, but I don't know yet. Maybe I am supposed to just take the Surveyor. I don't know. This, because we could be in green-white. We have a lot of counter-related stuff. Green-white likes that. I like Phyrexians. I don't know. Kind of tempted by the Forest Cycler here. But probably it's supposed to be Seal from Existence. No, I don't know. It's just okay. Give me a Forest Cycler. I'm just a little worried about my color situation is all. Fertilid's Favor. Seems okay. Oh, what is this? Ah, yes. No, this is insane right now. We have a ton of 2-drops. We hope to like counters one day. Renata? That seems insane. It has to be the Renata here. Smite would be okay. We have a lot of stacked 4-drops. We might just cut Skithrix. I don't know. Or definitely not red or blue, I think. So I've got like 2 decent white cards and 3 decent white cards. And 1 big black card it would be nice to be able to run. because this is a game winner. But you need a lot of black. Because if you can have like 4 black up to like regenerate him in response to a combat trick and then regenerate him in response to removal, it's like, what's your opponent supposed to do? I don't really need more 4s. I guess it's a smite? Scroll shift could be something, but it's probably not. Billy Rider goes nuts with all these backups we've got and counters. I think I have to. Seed of Hope, but I mean, I don't think I'm running 2 of them really. I don't really need more top end. I have enough already with these 4 and 5 mana spells will win the game. I don't need this piece of junk. I guess I'll take the Rotten Tail, which is like it goes in the green-white decks because of counters. And it helps with your early game a little bit. Vat Keeper is nuts. We really need to find a way to run some black. Oh, but wait a minute. What about the Sky Warden? Also nuts in this deck, right? Like how much... I have Tangled Skyline, I have Glistening Dawn. I have Phyrexian Awakening. I mean, I guess that's it. I have 3. I imagine having more, but I don't right now have more. I think I have to take this and see if I can find a way to run black and white. Because the Vat Keeper would just be great. Daxos? I don't know that I would want to run this. But I don't know. I mean, I guess it's... Why wouldn't I? It's just a little tricky if I'm running black and white to run a double white creature. Verlid's Favor Wield. Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, obviously I'm taking it. I'm a little tempted to run it because I said I didn't need more top end, but like I have 2 Portent Trackers. I could maybe cast it, and it does win games when you cast it, as anything on 8 mana should. I don't think I can play Omnath. Just asks too much. Sailback, I'm just not that impressed with. There isn't much here. I mean, I guess it's just the Sky Warden. I don't think I need a 2 mana 2/2 very badly. Urn, actually? Really bad color fixing? But maybe that's what I need? And then, like, eventually it's removal? I don't know. I think the Sky Warden is just, like, an actual decent card. I mean, I don't know. It really looks like I'm supposed to cut black. I'm just sad about it. Because Skitherix just wins games. Oh, it's so strong! Legion of Lorwyn is good too, but that would also require running black. I think Blighted Burgeoning is exactly what we need. With the 2 Portent Trackers, it's extra ramp. And the Incubate is good as well. Yeah, I think I need Blighted Burgeoning over, like, this cool value card. Plus my deck is mostly creatures. If I could take, like, 2 or 3 more Blighted Burgeonings, I would. Ooh. Why do these have to be in the same pack? I mean, I think I'm just taking another thing that says counter on it. This card should be nuts. I would love the removal, obviously, but you can't have everything. Another Portent Tracker is unbelievable. Sculpted Perfection would be strong, but it's still too hard to run, I think. Well, I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I just want the Portent Trackers. Give me all of them. Surveyor. To pick up swamps? No. I think I want a Converter Beast. Is that crazy? I'm just supposed to cut the swamps. I have to give up on this dream. This is crazy. Give me a Converter Beast. I think I want to keep this 8/8. I think we could very realistically cast it. The question is, what am I cutting? Smite can probably go... I don't know, it's like my only removal. I mean, there's not much here that I would play, right? Bola Slinger is another power 4-drop that I don't really need. Just give me this. Aerial Boost is fantastic. Just the sort of thing I need. Another Billy Rider? I mean, I think it's great. This fits in like every white deck except black, and I was running it in my previous black-white deck. But I do need my 3-slot filled out a little bit more, so I'm happy to see this, I think, over Aerial Boost number 2. Pass. I have plenty going on 2 already. I mean, I guess this could be something someday. Another Billy Rider? I do love that card. Maybe too much. Maybe I could run that. Probably not. Well, okay. I thought Skithrix I could force enough black, but I just never saw any in any packs besides Skithrix and the Vat Keeper. That was all I wanted. I don't think it's worth splashing double black for this. Is it? I have a Blighted Burgeoning and a Fertilid's Favor. But I don't know, man. Vat Keeper would be a more reasonable splash, actually. Just run like 1 swamp. And a couple of my fixing spells. Almost all of my cards are green. Daxos could go. But he's at least a 2-mana 2/2 that gains you a bunch of life, right? So I don't see why I could cut him. Alright, so what do I actually have that makes incubate tokens? I have a few of them. I think I'm going to have enough mana that I don't really need this Sky Warden. I can just flip them myself. I definitely don't need this. It does have backup, though, which I care about. I don't know how I'm supposed to cut this deck. I mean, I guess like 3 Billy Riders is probably too much. What do I have that says backup? Or counter, let's say. A lot. I mean, this one doesn't count, but just about everything else does. I could get rid of the Seed of Hope. Running just 2 colors, that's probably... Well, okay, I mean Swamp, but I'm only going to run one of those. I don't think I need to push that hard for filtering. I like having this much top end. It's not a ton, but it's not none either. And why is this only 16 lands? I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, honestly, it might be 9 forests, 7 plains. But I do have Daxos, so call it 8/8. That's probably enough to cast my green stuff. Still have to find 3 cuts. I mean, Angelic Intervention, maybe I don't need Aerial Boost. It is nice to have a Convoke combat trick. But it doesn't seem like what this deck is doing. I think Daxos is just not very good here. I don't have enough white stuff. I don't want to cast double white. This lets me go down to 7 and 9 quite reasonably, I think. The Hermit just like, I mean, he doesn't really do anything. But it's a 4 mana 4/4, and for 5 mana you get a very credible threat. Which is especially strong when you pointed at the incubate tokens, right? Because there's 0/0s with counters on them. So you turn them into 5/5s with counters on them, right? I wish I could get rid of Fertilid's Favor, but I mean, I don't know why. It's all the things I want. It's just like 4 mana is a lot, right? Could get rid of the Vat Keeper, I guess. That fixes the need to run a swamp, but I don't think that's right. Renata's insane. Obviously I'm not cutting Renata. Maybe I let go 1 Portent Tracker? Seems crazy. I don't know, maybe the Placid Rottentail just kind of stinks. It's pretty expensive to activate its ability, and as a 1 mana 1/1, it's not doing much most of the time. I could cut 1 Forest Cycler maybe, but I want to have some top end. I think this is good. Let's try this. I don't think this is an awful deck. I should get some wins. We took quite a lot of bomb cards in, well, I don't know, some bombs in green. We took Skitherix and sadly had to cut him. Great. It's like a 2, 3, 4, 5 curve with reasonably playable cards at every step. Although you don't really want to play Glistening Dawn for 4. You know, if you have to, it's still good. But you'd like a way to like play some other 4 and then get to play this even later. What colors are these? Green, red, and white. Okay. They must have drawn this on 2, obviously, or they would have played it on turn 1. Yikes. That is a threat. I would love to have that in my deck. So probably just 3 color, but it's hard to say. Kami could let you run anything, obviously. Well, if you can resolve it, it lets you cast anything. It doesn't... oh, this isn't legendary? Wow. Jeez, these guys are ramping and color fixing like nobody's business, huh? I mean, they're getting 2 extra counters for every counter, right? These things could become... I mean, if they're 3/3s, I can't block them at all. And if they're 1/1s, I can just hold back a single blocker, I guess. I mean, I cannot wait on Glistening Dawn. I have to cast this now. So that I can push in damage before they, like, assemble... Oh, what's that Yu-Gi-Oh card that's like the big combo? Exodia. Before they assemble Exodia. Like, they don't need much. So it's kind of dismissive to call this Exodia. They just need, like, any of the 15 cards in their deck that put counters on things, and I lose the game. This is 6 to flip, so if somehow they go 2 more turns and put only 1 set of counters on something, then I could remove it with Herbology Instructor. Oh, and now this is giving them enough mana to do whatever they want. When did that get into the graveyard? What? I thought that said... Oh, wait. No, I'm confused. Okay, let me look up that card. Because I guess it must have had some ability to let them channel it from their hand, basically. Kogla Nidaro, 7 mana. Okay, yeah, so it's 4 to discard it, destroy an artifact or enchantment, and then shuffle it into your library. And then draw. Wow. There's the portent tracker I needed. Well. I'm clearly... I think I have to swing with this, right? It's a little tempting to make a 5/5 token so I can swing with it next turn, but... I think I need to get the damage in while I can. And next turn I might remove a Kami, if I'm lucky. Oh, what the hell is this? 2-mana combat trick that wins here? Angelic Intervention? Yeah, wow. Well, that'll do it, folks. I mean, I don't know. I guess a 9/9 would be kind of cool. But it's not going to beat this. Sorry, not a 9/9, an 8/8. The unbelievable cowardice. Just swing at my face. I don't know. I guess this creature would be very strong. I can't block that. Okay. Yeah, killing this obviously does more damage than swinging at my face. It's foolish of me to suggest they should have gone face. I mean, a 6/5 is dumpster tier. Can't kill anything with this. I mean, a 6/5 buys me a little time. Next turn I can cast this and then flip. The 2 Kamis is so gross. Alright, fine. I mean, what was I supposed to do, right? Here's me thinking you should just do, like, good things. No, you have to do completely broken things. I have a couple things that care about counters, don't I? I guess I just have, like, Renata that... I have a few things that put counters on. Not much that cares about them, I think. Am I forgetting something? Botanical Brawler. That's right. That cares about counters. Wow, I drew my Swamp together with my Vat Keeper. What a beautiful curve. This is a pretty good incubate hand. $1,000 Falcon. Who knows what that means? Fine. You can hit me for 2. Obviously not blocking. I would like to have a 4/4, so that's the plan. Actually, I can make it an 8/8 by playing the Vat Keeper and then next turn flipping it. Requires that I take damage for a while. They're not putting on that much pressure, but it might be too much. Like, if I can trade this for either of their creatures, I will. What I'm worried about is they, like, swing with the 2/3 and then pump it or something. More likely they give it back up now, and then I can't actually trade for it, and I regret not doing so last turn, but then they'd be putting the counters here. I think it's fine to have let the 2/3 in last turn. Huh, okay. That's not so bad. I don't need the vigilance, really. Yeah, I mean, I think I said I wanted to trade with either of these. I think it's still true. Get rid of that Death Toucher before I develop my 8/8. I will not block anything with this Vat Keeper, because the attack is a pretty good signal that they... I mean, I don't know. Why did they do this pre-combat, actually? They could have waited till post-combat to destroy the Vigilance. This was no rush. Which tells me that they didn't need the mana. It's not like they didn't attack because they had a combat trick but couldn't afford it. They didn't have a combat trick. I think they would have been okay attacking with everything and using a combat trick on my 3/3 if they had one. So I sort of feel like they don't have one. If they attack here, you know, it could be a bluff or it could mean they just threw it. Okay, fine. This is great. A face-up combat trick I will happily let go. Hit me for 3. Surely you don't hold it back for some reason? That doesn't make any sense to me. There's nothing else you can do. I guess this is instant speed. I could have waited, but I don't know. For some reason I wanted it on the board right away. Where's my Entangled Skyline? I mean, it's fine. I don't need it. I could make a 4/4 and swing with it. But I think I just develop both of these. Eventually I can develop some massive beaters with the Glistening Dawn and the Elvish Vat Keeper, but that costs a lot of mana. I'm not there yet. Not on the flyer, interestingly enough. I guess they see that if I have a 6th mana, I can just kill the flyer. Makes sense, sort of. I would have thought maybe the Death Toucher so that I can't just first strike it down so easily. Next turn, it makes some sense to just like make a 4/4 and swing with it. Start chipping away at their blockers. They want to save the Death Toucher for the 8/8, obviously. So they'd be blocking with, like, I don't know, the Bond Warden and then moving the counters over somewhere else. They would double block, I guess. With, like, the Bond Warden and the Dune Shaper, maybe? So I think it's probably better to get this going first. Ooh, that is a big creature. I mean, I can actually block a 16/16 and kill it. But it's pretty sad to do so. If I could just hold off for one more turn. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have cast the Portent Tracker. Well, I don't really want to animate this, right? I don't know. I need to survive somehow so that I can afford to flip this. Like, these 12/12s, right? Which means chumping a few things to the 16/16. Maybe they just, like, Omega Swing here? But no, because then I could kill them. I could chump a couple things and counter swing and win, maybe? I don't know, if they swing all, it might get me. I haven't done the math on that. It seems like it should, right? If they try just the 16/16, I'm fine, I think. By the way, why don't I ever open these cards? Oh, they even get to flip the Dune Shaper. That's nice. Makes the attack all better still. I mean, this is sort of what happens when the deck doesn't have any removal. But of course the green removal would mostly be fights, which doesn't work on this. I would need, like, white removal. I think full swing is lethal. Maybe I can live through this. Okay. This wants to block there if it can. Think. I mean, the 8... Can I afford that? I only have to throw 3 toughness at this, right? 4, I guess. That's why they swung with this? No, the Vat Keeper can block that. This puts me at 1, right? 12 damage gets... yeah, 12 damage gets through. And I keep all of my big creatures. If they just swung with the last two, I'm pretty toast. But now I have some play, I think. I mean, any face damage kills me, but green-white's not going to be running that. It's sad I lost the portent tracker, so I can't, like, animate and do something, but I guess I wasn't going to be able to anyway. Oh, protection from colorless, you asshole. Oh, okay. Well, you got me. Imperiosaur is a tough card to beat. The deck really doesn't deserve to be 0-2. I think it's a perfectly fine deck. I think it's a good deck. Okay, Brawler on 2 into Negotiator, I don't need any more lands. I mean, I'd like to draw one someday. But we have a pretty credible set of things to do already. If this dies, I just go home and cry. What the hell? Is this Cosmic Hunger or something? It must be. Does that get +1/+0? It doesn't, I don't think. Cosmic Hunger. It doesn't. Okay. Blighted Burgeoning is actually even better. And I can cast Renata now. Or the Vat Keeper, I guess. I mean, it's supposed to be Renata, right? I think. She doesn't come with counters, but she's going to start putting out her own. Some removal spell? For what? I have 2 really dangerous cards. Okay, happy to see that. Pretty stinky card. What's their 2-mana removal here? Yeah. The Collective Nightmare. Makes sense. But I have Renata now. Oh, this is so good right now. I can make Renata a 5/4 and swing, or a 6/4 and swing with her, which is kind of good. It gets the opponent very low. I think that's worth a shot. It commits more to Renata than I'd like. Oh, shit, she's a 4-4. Okay. Still good, still good. The toughness mattered more, but right, she doesn't get to use her power when she's got that backup effect on her. Yeah. I'll block something. The 3/3 I get, or the 2/2 with my 3/3. I don't mind. I don't mind letting this thing hit me. I don't really want to give their shade a counter. Do I? I mean, how long do I want to let a 2/2 lifelinker hit me? Not super long, right? Their life total matters. I'll go for the block. These shades always seem scarier than they actually are. I'm not too worried about it. Even if I untap the burgeoning land, I still can't use this to flip. So... I think I just get all the threats on the board so that I can make them gigantic next turn. Even though it doesn't threaten flipping right now. Wow. 6 lands and they swamp cycle their 7 mana card? What is this about? I would trade Renata for the 4/5, I think. Would I? Maybe not. I don't need the 4 life that badly, but I would just be happy to see this gone. Okay, great. 6 mana, 8 mana if I double up on this. I think I was maybe, I don't know. I want to swing with a 5/5, not an 8/8, but this is nice to discourage blocks with everything else, right? Or discourage attacks with everything else. Anyway, give me back this land. And I think Renata being a 5/5 is a decent attack. They don't have good blocks for it anymore. If the 2/1 blocks, they can't block the 8/8 anymore. If they block with this, they lose the ability for that to grow. Renata's counter ability is suddenly mattering a lot less. Because I don't have any cards in my hand, right? I don't think the deck has any draw. Is that true? jumping with the 2/2 perfectly fine. Yeah, just a casual no draw. Seems good. Maybe? Alright, a 6/5. That's a card, alright. I'm not too bothered about it. Eight mana is enough to animate this and play the Billy Rider. But I guess I should have done it. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe I could have held up this no, but like I want to attack with Renata, right? They couldn't block her as a 5/5. Now what are they going to do with an 8/5? Okay. You could have done that last turn and just been happier. Next turn, we should be killing them just by like animating this and swinging all, I think. Or I don't know. Maybe we don't kill them, but we make them make some important concessions. So I have 7 attackers, they have 4 blockers. They have to let 3 in. My 3 smallest are 2, 3, and 4. That's 9. I don't know. Maybe they do have some good trade for that? But if they let in, I don't know, I guess the 8/8 just goes here. They can chump it and then eat all my other stuff. Yeah, that doesn't seem so hot. If I swing with the 8/8, it just trades 1 for 1 with one of their guys. Which I guess is okay? But I do need something more at some point. Okay, well. Oh, really? They're letting me kill 2 of them? They're worried about a combat trick. Fantastic. They have a trick in hand. I'm gonna kill the 2/2 first, I guess, in case it's like... I don't know what it could be, actually, that I would want to do that for. No, let's get this killed. Even if it's, like, Angelic Intervention, I still get the 2/2 in the end. Okay, it's nothing. Great. Okay, that seems like a great exchange. What did they want the 7th planet for, by the way? Nothing ever showed up. That doesn't seem very good. That attack just trades for 2 of my smaller creatures. I guess I get to pump this. That's cute. Yikes. They should have held this up until post-combat, because they're swinging with this, right? And if I know about this, I'm less likely to want to block, but I think they want me to block. Like, I'll let in the 1-1, obviously. I think it's obvious anyway. I don't know. I could be obviously wrong. This is nice. What color does this want? Black? Yeah. How much does the counter on this shade matter? What if I just swung with everything? I assume it would not be close to lethal, right? They are at 15. They have to let in 4 creatures. 1/1, 2/2, 3/3, that's 6, 10. I get 10 damage in? Yeah, so it's not killing them. However, wait a minute. This attack is stupid because... well, it's not stupid, but... no, the creature that died was on my turn. So this would... I don't know. I don't care about how big this thing gets, I don't think. Stop gaining life. Should have done it last turn. Glistening Dawn, you know, 1 in 23 chance. I'll draw it sometime in the next 23 turns with no draw. Oh, that's insane? Although, I'm not sure exactly what it does. What does swinging all face accomplish here? They have to let in 3 creatures. It's not much. It would be enough to flip this, but I don't... like, if I swung everything here, the trades I get would be bad enough that I don't think it would be worth doing. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of in a bad spot here. Oh, these guys. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Don't miss this chance. I was going to say I'm in a, you know, spot where I'm just waiting for them to draw their game-winning card because I have a good position now, but I'm not drawing very quickly, and they might be. But I guess I do get to flip this. I'll block the 2/2 if you swing with it. This is pretty great. Why does it have vigilance? It's a Phyrexian, huh? That's exciting. I mean, I could double block that, I guess. I don't think I have to. Whoa! What? This can't be right. Is this a concession? What's happening? I mean, I could just let this in, right? This must be a concession. Okay, well, we just held the board for long enough and then developed a big threat. And I don't know if I'm talking about the battle or the 8-8. The 8-8 was not really enough to get there. I think the battle was the real game winner at the end there. I mean, okay, the game winner was like just having big creatures due to Renata and Vatkeeper. But what got them to give up, what was going to ensure that I had a decent continuation, was that I could flip the battle and just make my creatures arbitrarily large. Okay, sure. I'll take it. I'd like another land, preferably a swamp, but that's obviously asking a lot. Portent Tracker guarantees I can cast something on 3, and potentially a 4-drop. It's not guaranteed. I guess they could spend removal on Portent Tracker. Obviously happy to see this as well, although I don't plan to cast it too soon. Does it cost like 4 to flip, or is it 3? It's 3. No. Okay, now they get to develop their 3-mana creature. Very exciting. Tangled Skyline would be nice, but this is still a threat even if it can't attack. So a land would be nice to let me cast Tangled Skyline, I guess is what I mean. That's pretty powerful. It's not exactly what I'm looking for now. This is Incubate 4, this is Incubate 5? Yeah. I think I just like develop 2 creatures and swing with a 4/4. These things are unblockable anyway. Oh, I should have done this first. Whoops. Well, I don't know. Putting the counter on this guy is actually better anyway. It would be really great to do next turn, because then you could attack as a 4/4, but that seems like too greedy. I need to get stuff out on the board. I could put it on itself, but no. I think here's best. I don't know, getting in 5 damage might have been the play. Okay, I guess they just get to flip that. Get a Sarah Angel. Seems cool. You don't have to click them individually. You can click all attack and it gives you an arrow and you can say where you want to put it. I mean, I have cards in my hand that do a good job of dealing with this. I just need more lands. How much damage are they threatening here? It's like sort of a lot. 4, 8, 10? But I can do 10 here as well, right? If I flip this and swing with everything else? It seems reasonable. I could develop Tangled Skyline to stop the Sarah Angel and this thing from attacking, but I don't think that's that good. I think this is my path to victory here. No, this is a better blocker for the 2-2. We want to do it like this. Really? That's pretty bad. Not the Sarah Angel? No, that's not the Vigilance one. Okay. So if I draw a land, I can blow up the Sarah Angel, but like, is that even my biggest problem? I don't think so. It's all their unblockable garbage. They're holding Umezawa back in case I have cut short, I guess? I don't think I can win anymore. It's such a weird target. Yeah, I mean, can I do 15? It sure doesn't look like it. If I had the 5/5 around still, I actually could. No, this is still up as a blocker. I mean, it's very clear I'm dead, right? What could I do that would be stylish? I don't know. Tangled Skyline? Oh, I have kill creatures as a... I should have not attacked. I don't know. Maybe they'll go for a block here. They will. Well, it's been a rough couple drafts. I don't know. I feel like this deck had legs. I don't know what went wrong. I actually didn't have problems with the black. Vatkeeper won me the only game that I won, so I'm glad I put it in. And I played it in another game too, and it was strong. It almost got me there. Like, yeah, maybe the Billy Riders were bad. I don't know what I was supposed to put in instead. Seed of Hope. Placid Rottentail. None of those seem great. 18th land. I needed a lot. The curve, like, I mean, it's heavy, but I don't think it's unreasonable with the amount of portent trackers I have, and I have 2 ramp spells in addition to them. Like, I don't know why I wasn't allowed to win any games. Oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.